This is good racing, ladies and gentlemen, here. The crowd are going bananas again for another Poole 5-1. Welcome to all our Pirates TV viewers. I'm Scott Mitchell, your presenter and commentator for this evening's meeting, where the Poole Pirates are taking on the Workington GT Tyres Comets. That's easy with a mouthful of beans. Now, there's a few firsts tonight. The Comets have never ridden here in an official league match, so that's first number one. And they also have a young lady riding for them from Germany tonight, in the form of Celina LIEBMANN. No lady has ever ridden in a league match here at Wimborne Road, so another first for us. So what's been going on? Well, we haven't been here since the 24th of April. It seems forever and a day that we haven't been live on air to see you. So we've had a few things going on. We've been up to Edinburgh, lost narrowly in the Lockout Cup, but progress with the bonus point. We had a good win in our first meeting in the CARRINGTON Championship away at Berwick. That was 46-44 in our favour. And last week we were at Sandy Lane at Oxford, where we narrowly lost 45-44 in the BSN Southern Region league table. So now we're in position that we have two meetings left with Plymouth. That will decide who's top and who goes through to the BSN semi-finals. So what have Workington been up to? Well, they've been up to a few things actually. They had a big loss at home to Redcar, which was a strange one for them, a 40-50. Nobody was expecting that. But then last week they won at Glasgow, 41 at home to Glasgow, 49-41. So a good run for them. Then they come down to Plymouth on their sort of southern tour, taking in obviously the Pirates meeting tonight. And they managed to win 47-43 down at the Coliseum. So we're going to head over to the pits. We're going to meet our roaming reporter. And let's see what he can find out. Any more information about tonight's meeting?
Well, we stand down in pit lane at the moment. Ben Cook, the skipper of the Pirates, with us to give us a pre-meeting introduction. Ben, it seems an age since the Pirates were in town and racing on this track, and I know a lot of the boys have been in action up and down the country, but it'll be good to get another meeting in here at Poole Stadium.
Yeah, for sure. It's been at least 3 weeks between meetings here, and it's never ideal, but I think we've got a good few meetings on the run now, so I can get a bit of a groove happening, and keep getting the points on the board, and I'm sure the boys will be keen to get back out here as well.
Pirates have had a solid start. Last time we were here it was Edinburgh in the Cup, and in the interim it's been away meetings, first of all up at Edinburgh in the second leg of the Cup meeting, which saw the Pirates go through. Just give us a quick run through the Edinburgh meeting, Ben. Yeah,
we didn't come out firing, and but we dug deep, and we have the last couple of meetings, we haven't come out firing, but we've dug deep as a team, and that was a pretty cool meeting at Edinburgh to pull it back and get the win, and keep progressing through for the Cup.
Next night on to Berwick and the first away league meeting of the season, and that went down very well. Pirates picking up the away victory. Close fought battle up there, but coming out on top at the end.
Yeah, once again we didn't kind of come out firing, and a few of us struggled just to get set ups and get familiar with the track again. It's a pretty unique kind of track, you're carrying a lot of speed, and but yeah, once we got dialed in a bit, and a couple of the boys hadn't been there before as well, so it was good. We took it down to the end, but yeah, it was good.
And then the third away meeting, BSN meeting at Oxford last Wednesday, again another nail biter, and it went down to the last race. Didn't quite go the way of the Pirates in Heat 15 up at Cowley, but another solid away performance from all the boys. Yeah,
I mean, it's good to know that we can push a good team like that to the end at their home track, and it would have been nice to win for sure, but we'll be back there, and a few of us will learn a few things, so hopefully we can go one step better.
And tonight it's the Comets in town, their first ever league appearance here at Poole, and they've got some Aussie boys over on their side of the pits, Craig Cook as well, and Danish rider
Vissing.
Thank you, Claus VISSING. All in good form. We saw last night they picked up an away win, so no easy task for you boys tonight.
No, definitely not. They're going to come here and want to prove a point, but so are we. So it'll be a good match. I think they got, like you said, they got a pretty strong team, and but they've also got a few people that haven't been here before. So we need to capitalise on that straight up, and hopefully we can come out blazing the first few heats and put a marker on the meeting.
And just before you go, Ben, congratulations on all you're doing at Bellevue. You certainly hit form in the Premiership, and you must be enjoying life up at the National Speedway Stadium.
Yeah, it has been good. Good one Monday for sure, and it was nice to get some fresh air, get some wins, and nice heat 15 as well. So hopefully it keeps continuing on.
Well, bring that form here tonight, and everybody in the stands will be absolutely delighted. Thanks for your time, Ben. Have a good evening.
Thank you. Cheers.
Okay, pitside with Tate ZISCHKE from the Workington Comets. Tate, welcome to Poole. I'm sure you've been looking forward to coming to this one ever since you signed up for the Comets back in the summer.
Yeah, definitely. I've watched a lot of videos around here, and yeah, it's always been a dream of mine to ride here at Poole, and yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, and hopefully a good night to come.
Former Poole favourite, of course, Darcy Ward has been very much your mentor on your trip over to the UK. How are you finding things here in British Speedway?
Yeah, I'm fitting in very well. I'm loving it. The weather's not so good, but I'm getting used to it, and yeah, I'm really settling in and loving racing it 3-4 times a week. So yeah, I'm just loving riding my bike, and yeah.
First time in the UK, but you have been into Europe before now, haven't you, and had some meetings on the continent, and they were grounding for things to come here in the Premiership and the British League. How are you finding the difference between the European circuits and the UK circuits?
Yeah, well, in Poland they're nice, big, fast, slick tracks, easy to ride, and yeah, I think it's definitely a big part of my career to come over here to England and learn all the different bike skills and all that sort of stuff, and yeah, it's really going to develop me as a rider, I think.
Workington are a new club into the Premiership this year, and of course you're new to the Comets as well, but it's a fantastic setup up there, and I'm sure that settling in at Northside as you are, it must be a great stepping stone for you in your British career. Yeah,
definitely. Andrew and Steve and everyone involved there have done an amazing job getting that place. It's immaculate. It's an unreal track, and yeah, I'm really happy to be a part of it.
On a personal note, your season started really well. You must be delighted.
Yeah, I'm happy. I just didn't know what to expect, really. I just was coming over and was going to do my best, and whatever happened, happened. And yeah, it's been a really good start to the season, and yeah, hopefully we can finish stronger.
And the Comets doing well at the start of the season, an away win last night, which must put you in a confident mood coming here to the Pirates Den tonight.
Yeah, we're really fitting in as a team, and yeah. It's really good. I think we're all good mates, and yeah, I think that's really helped us a lot.
Well, brilliant to see you. I know you've been looking forward to coming here for many months. Hope you have a great meeting tonight and enjoy your first experience at Poole Stadium.
Thank you very much.
So here we go with the runners and riders for this evening. We'll start with the Poole Pirates. Richard Lawson at number 1. Pirates number 1, doubling up with the Leicester Lions in the Premier League, really has started the season strongly. At number 2, Tobias THOMSEN, surprise signing for the Pirates, has ridden well at home, a big 7+1 away at Edinburgh as well for the Pirates just 10 days ago. Number 3, Tom Brennan. With the season now in full flow, the Pirates number 3 really is finding some form, passing on Scott Nichols and Sam Masters away at Oxford for race wins last week, shows he's really riding well. At number 4, Zach Cook. Had a big crash in his first ride at Berwick just 10 days ago. Made him have to pull out of the meeting. Carrying the injury last week at Oxford as well on Wednesday. We're hoping that's not going to hamper his scoring this evening for the Pirates. At number 5, Ben Cook. 10 points at Edinburgh and 6+1 at Berwick. Flying for Bellevue in the Premiership. He'll be in the points tonight for sure. At number 6, Sam Hagen. He's been a sensation at reserve. 11+1 his haul at Berwick. The Pirates fans can't wait to see this guy in action again tonight. And at number 7, Max Perry, still trying to find his feet a little in the championship. Needs a couple of good rides to help his confidence. We'll be hoping he'll get those tonight. And the team manager is Neil Middleditch. So we work over to the Workington Comets. At number 1, Craig Cook, always controversial character, but you can't doubt this boy can ride a motorcycle. 4 ride, 12-point maximum last night at Plymouth. He'll be in the points again tonight for sure. Tate ZISCHKE, a rider Darcy Ward rumoured to be mentoring back home, is in his first season here at British Speedway, and he's going to be one to keep an eye out for as he learns his trade. At number 3, Antti VUOLAS. Debut season in British racing, the Finland-born rider finished his card with a race win last night at Plymouth, so that will be giving him confidence for tonight. At number 4, Claus VISSING, the veteran Dane, championship winner with Glasgow in 2023, was soon snapped up by Workington to go in the engine room of the team for 2024. At number 5, Troy Batchelor, the experienced Queenslander, 19 years in British Speedway, 28 GPs ridden, 3 finals he's been in. He needs to be at number 5 for this team, and he needs to be on form if they're going to turn the Pirates over tonight. At number 6, Celina LIEBMANN, debut season for the lady racer from Germany. Look out for her in the reserve races tonight. She's not just here to make the numbers up, she can ride, and she won the Open Class Ladies Championship in 2023. And at number 7, Sam McGURK, debut year in the championship for the 20-year-old, doubles up with Edinburgh in the Development League, and he's known as the younger brother of Harry McGURK. And team manager is James Denham. So here you are, we join us live here at Wimborne Road. We've had a sunny day all day and just clouded over before the race meeting starts. And talking of just before the race meeting starts, let's throw us over to the pits and Rob Dyer and see what he's finding in the goings on over there.
And the Workington Comets lined up, ready for action. We are just a few minutes ahead of parade, but keen to get at it, these Comets, after their result down at Plymouth last night, and a result that has propelled them to the top of the championship, Captain Championship, at this early stage in the season. And a team late being compiled, but certainly making a great fist of it as they start their campaign. Stin shot there, Troy Batchelor on the left, and Tate ZISCHKE, 2 Aussies, and riders who have really started to perform really good in the first few weeks of the season. Late signing there was Claus VISSING, and he too, with a British pedigree, has certainly come to the party in the first few weeks. The spectacle figure of Antti VUOLAS, again, who's made a good impact in his first few weeks over in the UK. And the young lady with all the attention, Celina LIEBMANN, who has joined the Comets at reserve berth alongside Sam McGURK, who is also new into the Comets lineup for their first championship season. So it's a welcome to the Comets and a chance to have a pan through the Pirate lineup. And Richard Lawson there doing his best impression of a jolly joker, and stretching exercises there, as you can see. Richard, who's been in such terrific form for the Pirates so far this year, and for Berwick, where he's done, I think, 4 guest meetings so far this year. Then we've got a young man who's also made quite an impression at the start of the year. I don't think he's actually crying, but it's Tobias THOMSEN, who's produced some spectacular rides from time to time, unexpectedly, but could he be a surprise key component of the Pirates 2024? Tom Brennan in shot, who's really hit the ground running in this season, and certainly a rider who has got bags and bags of potential for GB, and isn't it great to see him in Poole colours this time around. Talking there to Sam Hagen, another young man who has started the season in fine form. Useful man to have at reserve this year. Zach Cook in shot, and Ben and Neil Middleditch together on the line there. They're getting themselves geared up, ready for racing. Zach 100% fit again after that tumble at Berwick. And in picture there, the bespectacled young man, Max Perry, who will be looking forward to heat number 2 this evening, up against riders of comparable standard on the Comets side. So there we go, Comets coming on parade, and time to pass you back to the commentary box and Scott Mitchell.
Yeah, thanks very much, Rob. Thanks for the in-depth chat. It really is an interesting meeting. It does feel like we haven't been here for an awful long time. As we see the Workington GT Tyres Comets head across centre green on parade. Craig Cook out the front. He must be finding it chilly. He's got a jacket on. The rest don't, and I'm sure they receive a warm welcome as they come through the sponsor partition from the Poole crowd. As you can hear that slight ripple of applause.
Thank you everyone, a nice welcome.
We'll hand you over
to
our
southern tour.
Stadium announcer and presenter, Nigel Leahy.
They've got top riders hitting top form, which is always a bonus. And last night, a away win at Plymouth has certainly laid a marker down on their intentions over these next 15 heats as they take on the Pirates. Well, at least 3, in fact I think it's 4 of their sides make their pool debuts tonight, having a first opportunity to see the shell here at Wimborne Road, and taking an opportunity to have a good look at the start line since their track walk a little bit earlier on, just before we opened the gates, or around about the time when we opened the gates. Having a quick team meeting, no doubt discussing the potential gate choices when we come to toss the coin in a few moments' time. We'll get these guys into line and we'll introduce them to you in just a moment. Some familiar faces here. Ex-Pirate, of course, and a protege of our own Darcy Ward. We've got quite a team meeting going on here. So, guys, we'd like to introduce you if you'd like to join us down on track at your bikes. Let's start with our number 7, the first name on the Comets team sheet for 2024. Give a warm welcome to Sam McGURK. At number 6, the first female with a regular place in the UK second tier. A warm welcome to for Celina LIEBMANN. Number 5, a familiar face for one-time Pirates, currently in a resurgence of form, Troy Batchelor. Number 4, loaded with experience and talent to match, Claus VISSING. Number 3, who's been turning heads with his early season form for the Comets, Antti VUOLAS. Number 2, well, he's a Darcy Ward protege from down under. Say no more about Tate ZISCHKE. And at number 1, currently on top of his game, a maximum last night at Plymouth, their own captain cook, Craig Cook. All right, on this side of starting tape, the boys are back in town after a successful road trip. It's Batchelor an away win in the league and place in the Knockout Cup semi-final. Please welcome your own Wessex Marine Poole Pirates!
Well, as you can see, the Pirates getting a slightly warmer reception than Craig Cook did on his announcement, but I have a funny feeling that Craig Cook doesn't mind. I think he likes that, and I think it gives him motivation. So we'll see in Heat 1 that the Pirates come across centre green towards the home fans who have been waiting a few weeks for a meeting. We've had a couple of rain-offs. And here they come. It's the Pirates of Poole.
Positive start at the 2024 campaign, and with a league away win under their belts. To their credit, they come back to Wimborne Road and their home turf with some confidence tonight, and they know that Workington are up for it over these next few races, of course. They know what we've got in store. I'm sure we're going to have a cracking evening tonight. 15 heats of Great Speedway. Once again, they're also taking a close look at the start line, making their choices as to what they might choose if they win that coin toss for choice of gate positions. Back into line they come. Let's give them a warm welcome then once again for our number 7 Pirates developing young talents, Max Perry. At number 6 making massive strides in 2 leads, Sam Hagen. At 5, packing a punch this term, our own Captain Cook, Ben Cook. Number 4, he endured a scrape on the road, but he's back and he's raring to go, Zach Cook. Number 3, he's played a real starring role since joining the Pirates this term, Tom Brennan. Number 2, our charismatic Dane, he's getting quicker week on week, Tobias THOMSEN. And at number 1, Rider of the Night 3 weeks ago, dropped just 1 point in his home season so far. An amazing record for Richard Lawson. Alright, we have the 2 captains. We've got Morris here as well in charge of the coin toss. Craig Cook to call. Heads is called, and it is tails giving Ben the choice.
We'll take 1 and 3.
1 and 3 for the Pirates in heat number 1 is the call from skipper Ben Cook. Ready to go racing.
So there we are. I don't know whether you class that as Ben Cook winning the toss or whether you class that as Craig Cook losing the toss. But whatever it was, it does mean that the Pirates had the choice and interestingly chose 1 and 3. So they're off gates 1 and 3, and that leaves the choice come heat 15 to the Workington Comets. The guys like to get a few practice starts in, checking on setups, checking whether the track is feeling how they thought it would feel on the track walk with their varying team managers, with their, and I always feel for the guys in heat 1 because obviously by the time they go back in and over to the pits, there's no real time to change a great deal. They have to wait till after heat 1, and I'm sure the Poole boys would know roughly what their setups would want to be as they do most weeks. You always feel for riders like Tobias THOMSEN, who is just on his 3rd meeting here, and he's probably had a couple of different setups each time he's come here. The track has not quite been the same, so always difficult for new riders. The more they get to ride tracks, the better they will get. There's no 2 ways about that.
2022, offering a wide range of personal and business legal services from their office.
All the previews are done, all the talking is done. We're just a few moments away from getting this meeting underway. A little top up there of the fuel from Richard Lawson, just to make sure he's got enough to the end of the race. These bikes carry just about enough to do 4 or 5 laps, not needed to carry anymore, and we're talking 4 or 5 laps flat out. Referee for tonight's meeting is Paul Carrington. There's a few changes going on immediately there to Tom Brennan's bike. That looks like that could well be maybe a jet change. Tom has been riding absolutely superbly. I was at Oxford last week and he went round Sam Masters to win a race, which is no mean feat at Oxford, and he did exactly the same as Scott Nichols as well. So 14 points for him last week at Oxford, very impressive, and he really is starting to come of age. There's no two ways about that. And I'm sure if this form continues, he'll be giving the Team GB manager some headaches when it comes to World Cup time. And that's all you can do as a rider. You can see the carburettor is out and disappeared there. It's up on the top of the toolbox, and yeah, not usual to be doing quite this much work. I think there's a little bit more work being done here than one expected. Josh there just having a look, a little once over at Zach Cook's bike. He had a massive off at Berwick and took no further part in the meeting after his first ride. And there you can see he's blue gate 1 and heat 3. Blue gate 4, just fill it all in. That's how the guys fill it all in. Lots of topping up of machinery, and Martin Dugard there, some of our older viewers may remember from back in the day, Eastbourne Eagles rider primarily. I remember that day he won the Grand Prix at Coventry. So the 2 minutes has now come on. Our referee Paul Carrington has
Okay, everyone, we're heading into heat number 1, sponsored by Tate.
put the 2 minutes on to get the riders round for heat number 1.
And office furniture. We've got 2 minutes on the clock, and that's the summons for Richard Lawson, and Tobias THOMSEN for the Pirates, Craig Cook and Tate ZISCHKE for the...
So the Poole riders are round to the tapes first. Tate ZISCHKE is heading his way round, being mentored by Darcy Ward. I don't remember too many better riders going round Wimborne Road than that fella. Craig Cook last to come, so here we go. It's heat 1, sponsored by KD Wardrobes. And in gate 1 in blue here for the Pirates is Tobias THOMSEN. In gate 2 in yellow is Tate ZISCHKE for the Comets. In gate 3 in red is Richard Lawson for the Pirates. And in gate 4 in white is Craig Cook for the Comets. So with a couple of meetings only happened here at home, Richard Lawson has only dropped a point. He's aptly nicknamed the Rocket Man by the Pirate fans. And the Rocket Man he hears, and interviews before the season started said he didn't want to ride anywhere else than Poole. He wants to stay here forever. Music to the Poole Pirates fans' ears. So all a bit tense from the heat 1. Here we go then. Rob Wadham, our start marshal, is ready. Our riders are ready. The green light's on and away we go. And the Rocket Man has made it from 3. Tobias THOMSEN up the inside of Tate ZISCHKE, and he looks like he's going to go round him. ZISCHKE's drifted wide. Tobias THOMSEN comes under. He held the line lovely. It's Craig Cook at the back, but it's the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson. He's out front in red. He'll stay tight. Tobias THOMSEN has a bit of speed there as well. Liking the look of him tonight. A little look over his shoulder from Richard. He sees it's his teammate. Craig Cook not looking good at the back in white. As we take the last lap flag, it's the Pirates in a 5-1 position. Should they hold on? Tate ZISCHKE looking to have speed there in 3rd in yellow. As they come over the line, it's blue, red, yellow and white. I believe Richard Lawson shut off then.
Tobias THOMSEN and Richard Lawson.
We have a photo finish there on Heat 1 between the two Pirates riders. I thought it was Heat win went to Tobias THOMSEN. There's your winner in blue. So, Heat 1 is over and done. And we have confirmation of the result. It was a 5-1 heat score in the favour of the Poole Pirates. It was a win for Tobias THOMSEN in blue. And second in red was Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In third, Tate ZISCHKE looked to have good speed. In yellow for the Comets. And at the back was Craig Cook. So, after one heat, it is 5 to the Pirates and 1 to the Comets.
5-1 to the Pirates in heat number 1 in a time of 59.03.
So here we go.
Heat number 2.
And you have to say, it's all eyes on Celina LIEBMANN.
Serving the construction industry in the south. Sam Hagen and Max Perry up to take
First lady professional rider.
McGURK.
First lady to ride in a league match here at Wimborne Road. And there she is, Heat 2, sponsored by Compact Lifting Services. And in gate 1 in white is Celina LIEBMANN for the Comets. In gate 2 in red is Sam Hagen for the Pirates. In gate 3 in yellow is Sam McGURK for the Comets. And in gate 4 in blue is Max Perry for the Pirates.
Gate number 3 occupied by Sam McGURK.
There is Celina LIEBMANN on the inside. All eyes on her. She'll be breaking records and setting records all year. It's heat number 2. Collins already. Start Marshall. Up go the tapes. And it's an absolute flyer from Sam Hagen. Max Perry at the back getting chopped out there. Celina LIEBMANN in white, she's in second place. McGURK is at the back, and Perry and McGURK have come together. There was a gap on the inside, Perry saw it and they touched. Max Perry gets up and makes sure everybody's okay, but in the interest of safety the race has been stopped.
Make an appearance in heat number 2, a mishap there on the exit of turn 4. We'll give you the verdict.
The blue exclusion light is on. Max Perry has been seen to be the cause of the stoppage, so he will not take any further part in heat 2. It will be a one-rider race. And here we can see the incident as we come round. Celina there in second place. McGURK drifts off the line, and there was a space there, but Perry just grabbed a little bit of grip and hits into the side of McGURK. Fortunately, everybody's up and okay, but Max Perry, who's searching for some confidence, looked to be squeezing up the inside there, and it just wasn't meant to be for him. It's a disappointment for the rider in blue. Or the fact that he's okay, that's the main thing to fight another race. What I'm keen about, that he went for the gap. That's the point for me. He went for the gap and tried to squeeze through. So now there has to be a wee bit of time allowed for McGURK to gather his thoughts and check everything's okay with the bike. I have to say, Sam Hagen absolutely was gripping off the start there. He flew out of the start. Celina LIEBMANN there looked good in second place as well. Looked like she was going to hold that second place comfortably. leaving the two young lads at the back to go at it. So the 2 minutes is now on for the rerun of Heat 2. Liebmann first to the tapes. So down to 1 minute and 22. And here we go with the rerun of Heat 2, sponsored by Compact Lifting Services. In Gate 1 in white is Celina LIEBMANN. In Gate 2 in red, the fast starting Sam Hagen for the Pirates. In Gate 3 in yellow is Sam McGURK for the Workington Comets. And of course no rider in Gate 4. Was to be Max Perry, but obviously excluded from the original starting of Heat 2. Looks like poor old Shane McGurk's leathers have been in the wars, or Kevlar's have been in the wars before tonight. So our start marshal calling the riders to tapes. These days with the big timing board, they tend to not come right in until within 10 seconds of the clock being ready. Here we go then for the second attempt at Heat 2, and up goes the start, and away we go, and Liebmann nearly got up the inside of Sam Hagen there. Hagen then shut the door, and you'll find now that he'll do his best to head into the sunset. Celina LIEBMANN looking good in second, and Sam McGURK in third. But it's all about Hagen out front now in red. He's been a star performer on the road and at home. He really is getting him some laps, and some good laps too. Massive in Sam Hagen's development, and of course in his pit corner he has Father Martin here tonight, Martin Dugard as well. He has plenty of advice to help him out, and it seems to be working. He's half a straight ahead of Liebmann, so it's a win for Sam Hagen in red, Celina LIEBMANN white, and Sam McGURK in yellow as our three finishers. It's a 3-all heat score. It was a result of Heat 2, and there's your Heat 2 winner, Sam Hagen. So here's confirmation of the Heat 2 result. On the second time of asking, it was a 3-all heat score, heat draw, and it was first for Sam Hagen in red for the Pirates. In second was Celina LIEBMANN for the Comets in white. In third, picking up the point, was Sam McGURK in yellow. And obviously excluded was Max Perry in blue for the Pirates. So the score after 2 races, it's 8 to the Pirates and 4 to the Comets.
3 to each side is now 8 to the Pirates, 4 to the Comets. In Heat 2, the time of 59.75.
So riders pretty much round for Heat 3. And Heat 3 is sponsored by BIAS Technologies. And in Gate 1, in blue, we have Zach Cook for the Pirates. In Gate 2, in white, we have Antti VUOLAS for the Comets. In Gate 3, we have Tom Brennan in red for the Pirates. And in Gate 4, we have the experienced Dane Claus VISSING in yellow for the Comets. Antti VUOLAS is ridden in the World Cup for Finland, the Finnish rider, and I remember seeing a heat that he actually beat Nicky Pedersen, Jason Doyle and David Balago on that instance. I think it was on one of the qualifiers to see who goes through to the finals. So the guy has pedigree. There's Zach Cook. He had a big one just over a week ago at Berwick and had to pull out the meeting after the first heat, and I know he had to have physio as well to be able to get back on the bike for Oxford last Wednesday. So hopefully another week on and he's fit and ready to go here tonight. It's that start and away we go, and Zach's on the inside. A bit of the old-fashioned first bend bunching, Vissing finding himself under the fence on the outside. 4 into that first corner, did not quite go. We'll see what our referee thinks of that. Tight first corner. The air fence will now be checked by track staff to make sure it's all okay for the restart. It's all 4 back is what we're hearing. And here's the initial run down into the first corner. And yeah, it was just 4 into 1, didn't go, and Tom Brennan found himself there having to slide to go around the corner, and he touched Vissing. Vissing found himself eating dirt down on turn 1. He had an impressive night last night at Plymouth. Really does have a lot of experience, a really good championship rider. Winner of the championship last year with the Glasgow team, as we well know here at Wimborne Road, and all the Pirates fans around the world do. When he became available, here we go again. You can just see, they just all got there at the same time, all got sliding at the same time. Brennan was avoiding the back wheel of the rider in white, so moved over slightly, and there was nowhere left for Vissing to go. Oh dear, there's a bit of... Vissing is not happy. He's been asked to check his helmet, and yeah, he didn't look very happy there at all. It's definitely been an issue there by the looks of things. That's Ricky the machine examiners, but they got to check the bikes after every race. Vissing obviously explaining his side of the story there. It just goes to show the safety checks are very stringent. I have to say, Claus Vissing looks very upset and very annoyed there, but I'm not quite sure about what. Craig Cook there preparing for his next ride. Cleaning his goggles. Obviously Vissing being given plenty of time to check his equipment over. We're going around the pool side now. Brennan A little look at his bike there. I don't know whether there's an issue and something he wants to change, whether that's a spare bike he's looking at. Whether there's something wrong with his main bike, I'm not sure. But he's basically saying he's going to go with the bike that he was on originally. Or is this one here a spare? Which way round are we? Let's have a look at the state of this bike. If we can see Brennan's bike. It's got a bit of dirt on it. We'll know whether it's been used before. It looks like it has. Bit of mud on it. On the exhaust. So there's Antti VUOLAS coming to the line. Zach Cook's already there. He made a good one. Off the inside. There's bits of dirt on the engine. So this is the original bike that Tom Brennan started on. Just waiting. We've got to win it. Claus VISSING to get out. It's now down under a minute.
1 minute and less there for heat number 3.
So here we go. Here's the rider lineup for Heat 3, sponsored by BIAS Technology. In Gate 1 in blue is Zach Cook for the Pirates. In Gate 2 is Antti VUOLAS in white for the Workington Comets. In Gate 3 in red is Tom Brennan for the Pirates. And I'm waiting for VISSING, and I don't think he's going to make it. We're down to 10 seconds on the 2-minute time allowance, and he's not going to make it. The riders are in ready to start. The pit gate is still open. The red lights are on. So it looks like an exclusion.
Well, the 2 minutes has been exceeded.
I'm guessing with the 2 minutes being exceeded, that means there's an exclusion for Claus VISSING.
The comments intend to do.
So we wait to hear, what the comments intend to do here. Will VISSING come out and start off 15? I'm not sure if he's allowed to do that.
Ordered by the Comets in place of Claus VISSING. Going up to take his place in yellow, Celina LIEBMANN.
So here we go again then. Is Gate 3 ever going to start? In Gate 1 we have Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. In Gate 2 in white we have Antti VUOLAS for the Comets. In Gate 3 we have Tom Brennan in red for the Pirates. And we bring in reserve in yellow for the Comets, Celina LIEBMANN. More track time for her in yellow off of Gate 4. She's doing her garden work there. Just looking up at the clock to see how much time she's got. Every track has a time clock now to avoid these problems of knowing when in to start and when not. If you haven't got the clock, it's obviously very difficult for the riders to know when the 2 minutes has exceeded. So LIEBMANN the last in yellow for the Comets. And here we go for the second time of asking in Heat 3. Takes her up and away we go. And Antti VUOLAS has really had a great start, but locked up, gripped up, and it sent him wide. And the two Pirates boys came through on the inside. Like we say we know Antti VUOLAS has got class, but he hasn't been here before to Wimborne Road. And it's the Pirate duo out front of Zach Cook in blue, Tom Brennan in red, headed off into the sunset. VUOLAS is there in third, but way back. And Celina LIEBMANN behind him. But it's all about the Poole boys now. You would think going to bring home a 5-1, barring a mechanical failure on turn 3 and 4. It's blue, it's red, it's white, and it's yellow as they come over the line.
Fires 1-2 in heat number 3. Zach Cook and Tom
It's another 5-1 in the favour of the Pirates. There is your winner, rider in blue, Zach Cook. Didn't quite get there on the start. The mistake from VUOLAS. Let the boys up the inside. And here's the confirmation of the Heat 3 result. It's a win for Zach Cook in blue. He takes the 3 points in second. Picking up a couple for the Pirates is Tom Brennan. In third is Antti VUOLAS for the Comets. And in fourth, Celina LIEBMANN. As you can see, it's a 5-1 heat result in the favour of the Pirates, taking the score after 3 heats to 13 to the Pirates and 5 to the Comets.
5-1 to the Pirates, and it's 13 there to the Pirates, 5 to the Comets.
Here we see from the start. Away we go, and you can see Antti made it there. VUOLAS made it, but really it pulled a bit of a locker and found a bit of grip, and it sent him wide and let the two Pirates up the inside, and they were home and hosed from there. So here we go. We head round for Heat 4. This one sponsored by Top Class Consultancy. And in gate 1 in blue we have the unfortunate Max Perry for the Pirates. In gate 2 in yellow we have Sam McGURK for the Comets. In gate 3 in red we have Ben Cook, the captain of the Pirates. And in gate 4 in white we have the ever-present Troy Batchelor for the Comets. 19 seasons in British Speedway, 28 Grand Prix that man has raced in. Very experienced rider, Batchelor. Had a good night in Plymouth last night. Max Perry, of course, that unfortunate coming together with Sam McGURK in Heat 2. And as such with Speedway, they find themselves again out there together in Heat 4. Such is the way. So the riders are all ready to make us a start on Heat 4. Kurt Marshall's ready, and away we go. And it's a good one from Ben Cook. Perry's there on the inside as well. It's Cook and Batchelor. Ben Cook absolutely gets up the inside on a nice move. But Batchelor's not done here. The former Pirate knows his way around here. We've got 2 races in 1. We've got Max Perry. He's in third in blue for the Pirates. And now McGURK has dropped off in yellow. It's all about Ben Cook and Batchelor out front. Cook knows the fast way around this place. Batchelor really did put on a good show early doors, but it hasn't quite got the legs for Ben Cook. Ben Cook stretching his lead now as he comes to the last lap. And it's looked like it's Ben Cook takes the win of Heat 4. So it's red, white, blue and yellow as they come over the line.
Over the line on his back wheel, skipper of the Pirates, Ben Cook.
There's your Heat winner, Captain Ben Cook in red. And here comes the result. Confirmation of the Heat 4 result. It's a win for the rider in red, Ben Cook. In second place, it's Troy Batchelor for the Comets. In third, a valuable point for Max Perry in blue for the Pirates. And at the back, Sam McGURK in yellow for the Comets. So the Pirates open up a 10-point lead after Heat 4. It is 17 to the Pirates and 7 to the Comets. Here you can see from the start, Max makes a good one there on his initial jump is right there, and he gets under McGURK, and Ben Cook made a good one. And like I said, he squeezed Batchelor there. Batchelor was making a good fist for it. First lap. As you can see, the track graders out. We'll head over to Rob Dyer, our reporter, in the pits.
Okay, well, down in pit lane with the Pirates side, you can see Richard Lawson there just quickly swapping over rear wheels. He's just found a puncture on his first choice machine, and they're just swapping over and putting the spare tyre onto bike number 1, ready for him to go in race number 6. So a little bit of activity there. There's also been a lot of activity in the bay of Tom Brennan, because Tom's had some rather difficult situations going on here. All the boys have been mucking in. Let's just dive in quickly if we can and have a word with Tobias THOMSEN. Tobias, we're on the live stream, Pirates Live. Good start for you, 5-1 with Richard to open the meeting, just what the Pirates needed.
Yeah, good finally to get that one done in the first one, so we just keep working on that, and hopefully we will get a bit better gating next time to get the win again. Yeah.
Track conditions out there for you, looking okay?
Yeah, it's a bit more heavy than usual, and I like it heavy, so that's good.
And you've got 3 more rides to come, looking for your best score possibly tonight for the Pirates.
Yeah, always looking for the better, mate. Always looking to improve, and we're going to do that tonight.
Thanks, Tobias. Go well. There's Tobias THOMSEN doing a great job for the Pirates. Let's just walk down the line and see what we can find out. It's Martin Dugard. We just passed Martin. Tom, quick word with you on the live stream. You've got a bit of bike problem there, trying to sort out.
Yeah, we did. Unfortunately, that's how the Space Speedway goes sometimes. So we're all sorted now. So hopefully we can put that behind us.
Good jump with Zach to register the 5.
Yeah, it was okay. Managed to follow him around nicely, and Zach had some good speed.
Yeah. And didn't have Klaus on your shoulder this time round.
No. Well, there you go. First, harder couple first corners, and that's kind of the way it's got to be. So, yeah.
No second chances.
Exactly that.
Go well, Tom. Thanks for your time. There we are. There's Tom Brennan. Let's just quickly look along the line a little bit further and just see the boys there. We'll try and catch up with them a little bit later on, but work going on there. Bart just realigning the back wheel there on Ben's Cook. Win first time out for Cookie. Well, both of the Cookies as it happens, so that's good stuff. Now let's see if we can whip round onto the Workington side and see how things are going over with our visitors. They're obviously going to be making a few changes, because I'm sure they wouldn't want to be 10 down, but that's the way it's turned out, and a little bit of unfortunate bad luck of the way through. But let's just have a quick look down the Workington side and see what we can see. We can see, unfortunately the camera position won't let us go too far, otherwise we lose signal. But we'll just have a look down the length of the line, and well, as you can see there, a lot of the guys are down on their hands and knees working hard to get the setup right for the track here at Poole Stadium tonight. Certainly won't be throwing the towel in with the Workington boys. We know they've been going well this year, and we can expect them to come back and challenge the Pirates as they get used to the track and as the meeting moves on. So not a lot to see there at the moment, apart from the hard work of the riders and the mechanics who are getting themselves together, ready to go in the second part of the meeting. And comes Tate with his yellow helmet on. Craig Cook will be out in the next one with him, the 1 and 2 partnership for the Comets. So there we go, that's how things look in pit lane. Let's pass you back up to commentary with Scott Mitchell.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Good work down there, as always. Yeah, interesting to see. A few problems. It's not, although the scorecard looks to be going the Pirates' way. Few issues there for Tom, a puncher. for Richard Lawson. It really is manic down there in the pits. I thought I was quite impressed with Antti VUOLAS there. He made a good start, and I wonder if he hadn't locked up, whether he'd have made a bigger mischief of himself there to Brennan and Zach Cook in Heat 3. Celina LIEBMANN there going to have a look at what grading's going on with the track. And yeah, VUOLAS he's got a bit of pedigree here. He was second in the European pairs with Timo Lahti last year, I think it was. So he knows how to ride, and he's one of those guys that's up and coming in Finland, and he's also riding in the under-24 league in Poland, is VUOLAS. So races in Denmark for Region Vardy at Elstrup. I've actually been to the Region Vardy track myself. It's a very deep track, that one. Lots and lots of grip. Deep, deep dirt. Maybe that's why Tobias THOMSEN likes the Poole track tonight, saying it's a bit deeper and grippier than usual. It's been a strange day here down on the south coast. It's been sort of overcast till about 12 it was, and then the sun came out and kind of disappeared around 6 o'clock. So the water that's gone down, and there's not too much wind here today. Usually there's a wind that comes through the stadium really quite heavy and can dry the track out as quick as the water goes down, but the riders around are ready for Heat 5, sponsored by Drathauens, and in Gate 1 in yellow is Tate ZISCHKE for the Comets. In Gate 2 in red for the Pirates is Tom Brennan. Gate 3, Craig Cook in white for the Comets, disappointing first time out. And in Gate 4 in blue, Zach Cook for the Pirates. He won first time out. So let's hope that Brennan has got all his bike issues sorted. He seems to think he had when he spoke to Rob Dyer, our roaming reporter. Tate ZISCHKE having a bit of a garden on the inside there. Fast start Marshall having a good look at him. He's just, you can see in Gate 1 there, Tate is just about an inch inside that white line with his foot peg. So he'll get away with that. And away we go. Big lift for Brennan. Tate ZISCHKE up the inside. And the Workington boys are right there. And look at that move from Brennan. He goes round the outside of the pair of them. I have to say, I don't think he's got any bike issues in this one thus far. What a move. All round the outside. They left the boy some room, and he dived through it like a rat up a drain pipe, and he leads. And it's Tate ZISCHKE now taking chase to Brennan, and I said he had pace in the earlier race, and Brennan's not really leaving him. It's Cook in third, as in Craig, and it's Zach Cook at the back in blue. It's all about Brennan out front. He made those big moves on the first turn. It's red, yellow, white and blue as they come over the line.
Brennan forced the way through on the first lap of heat number 5. Making it up the top.
There is your race winner, Tom Brennan. What a move that was from him round the outside. Very entertaining move of the crowd there. He went from third to first in the length of the straight. And here's the confirmation of the Heat 5 result. It was a win in red for Tom Brennan for the Pirates. In second in yellow, a good ride from Tate ZISCHKE. In third in white, Craig Cook. And in fourth in blue, Zach Cook for the Pirates. So a 3-all heat score was the result of Heat 5, and taking the progressive score, 20 to the Pirates and 10 to the Comets.
2 minutes on the clock now for heat number 6.
2 minutes is on the clock already for heat number 6.
Tom Brennan. clocked a lap of 58.65 over 4 laps in heat number 5.
The stadium announcer is still giving the results of heat 5. Seems our referee is wanting to get on with the job.
The Pirates 10 to the Comets. 58.65 the winning time.
So heat 6
Number 5.
sponsored by
MP Wilkes.
MP Wilkes.
Of aggregates and building materials.
Warrior Soils, Aggregates and Materials. It is in gate 1 in red, Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In gate 2 in white is Troy Batchelor for the Comets. In gate 3 in blue is Tobias THOMSEN for the Pirates. And in gate 4 in yellow is Sam McGURK as a reserve change for Celina LIEBMANN.
Number 1, Tobias THOMSEN. Gate number 2 in white, Troy Batchelor. And in yellow on gate number 4.
Tobias THOMSEN already has a win to his name. See Richard Lawson, the Rocket Man there, a bit of gardening on the inside. Wonder if Batchelor's made changes to his bike because he just wasn't quite on it in his last heat. Looked quick. Back in heat 4. Here we go. Takes her up and away we go, and it's a beauty from Lawson on the inside. Batchelor's there with him. Batchelor's going to cut back up the inside. Good move from Batchelor in white there. Lawson left the door open. He stays wide. He's going to do the cut back on Batchelor. Batchelor shuts the door. Doesn't leave the room. Now Lawson's got some work to do. It's Thompson in third in blue. And it's McGURK at the back in yellow for the Comets. But Batchelor made a nice move on the inside, but he's made a mistake there and got away with it. Lawson wasn't quite close enough to Batchelor. Batchelor locks up. Lawson nearly hits Batchelor. Lawson's right there with him now. Lawson's going to have to do some different moves to try and get him. He's got half a lap to get Batchelor, or it's going to be the first recorded race win of the evening for the Comets. It's white, red, blue and yellow as they come over the line.
In heat number 6, the rider in white, Troy Batchelor, notches a win for the Comets.
There's your race winner, Troy Batchelor in white for the Comets. The first race win for them this evening. Taken to heat 6. Here's the confirmation of the heat 6 result. It's a win for Troy Batchelor in white for the Comets. Second, the Rocket Man, Richard Lawson for the Pirates in red. In third, Tobias THOMSEN for the Pirates in blue. And in fourth, in yellow, was Sam McGURK for the Comets. It was a 3-all draw, the result of heat 6, taking the progressive score on the night to 23 to the Pirates and 13 to the Comets. 2 minutes is on straight away from our referee, Paul Carrington, and 4 riders are out on track. The rider in yellow has returned for a bit of tension in check, and now heading round. So here we go, heat 7, sponsored by Wessex Marine. And on the inside, in gate 1, is Antti VUOLAS for the Comets in white. In gate 2, in red, is Ben Cook for the Pirates. In gate 3, in yellow, is Claus VISSING for the Comets. And in gate 4 is Sam Hagen in blue for the Pirates. Yeah, Claus VISSING yet to complete a lap after being excluded from heat 3. We know Antti VUOLAS has some class. VUOLAS, based in the UK now and doing all of his racing from the UK. So not based in Finland. Living up at Workington. Rob, our start marshal, calling Sam Hagen in. He will do as he's told, young man. Here we go, heat 7, the tapes are up and away we go. And it's a beauty from Ben Cook on the inside, and look who's coming around the outside to join him. It's Sam Hagen. He's there. In white is Antti VUOLAS. Has Hagen gone too wide? No, he's used the dirt nicely. At the back in yellow is Vissing. And the young Poole reserve here, Hagen, doing a sterling job in second place in blue. Ben Cook looks over his shoulder, has a look to see who is there. He's away at the front, oblivious of what's going on at the back. Vissing now has pulled up at the back. But it's Ben Cook out front as we enter the last lap. Hagen in second in blue, third in white, Antti VUOLAS. And it's a win in rider in red, blue, white as they go over the line. And Vissing in yellow does not finish.
Ben Cook.
Here's your heat winner, Ben Cook. And Sam Hagen, a really poor wheelie there, and he just says shucks to the guys in the crowd. It's a win. Here's a confirmation of the heat 7 result. It's a win for Ben Cook in red for the Pirates. He followed on by his teammate Sam Hagen in blue. Picks up 2 points. In third was Antti VUOLAS, and at the back was Claus VISSING for the Comets. Progressive score after 7 heats is 28 to the Pirates, 14 to the Comets. The Pirates open up a 14-point lead.
Fourth in yellow, Claus VISSING. 5-1 to the Pirates. Makes it 28 to the Pirates.
We have our tractor out now, doing another track grade. Here's our gate stats and how they look. Just no wins from gate 4. I'll start from that side. Gate 3, 1 win. Gate 2 looking very good. 4 wins from gate 2. And gate 1, just a couple there. But look at the points. Points from gate 1, 14. Points from gate 2, 14. Gate 3, 10. It's looking a long way from gate 4 thus far this evening with just the 4 points from there. So, as we watch the tractor head round, we'll head into the pits and catch up with our Martin Brundle-like roving reporter. It's our very own Rob Dyer.
Okay, well, we're in the pits and we're climbing the ladder, and young man up in front of us is Max Perry. Mac, we're up in the gods tonight. 2 rides in so far, eventful to say the least. How did you see them going?
Yeah, it wasn't the best of start. I think I got a bit too keen and should have been more patient and see how that went. And then the second ride wasn't too bad. Got the third. So yes, it's been all right, to be fair.
No injuries or worries after your falls?
No, they're all good. Yeah, it's just sort of a slide off really. So I'm all good.
And bike all together?
Yeah, I think it's all right. We changed to the other one because it's just they got covered in mud, so we couldn't really work with it very much. So we swapped over to the other one, and that seemed to work in my second ride.
How are you finding Championship? I know it's a tough step up from National League, but you must be learning all the time.
Yeah, it's definitely a big push up. It was probably what I expected. We're going to be really tough, but I'm still only 17. I'm learning, but I think I'll get there soon.
And I noticed in the week that you've picked up another couple of big sponsors, so I guess you want to say thanks to them.
Oh yeah, definitely. Thank you to Silver Lake and I can't remember the other one, but thank you to them. Yeah, that definitely helped with the money.
Well, there we are. Max is up on the tower with me. I know you've got some more rides to come this evening, so go well. Hope it's all right for you.
Thank you.
There's Max up on the podium. I'm coming down the podium now. I hope I don't break my neck as I come down. And no, I'm okie dokie. Let's have a look. There's more work going on Tom Brennan's bike there. More carburettor changes. Tom seems to have had an evening of it in the pits. But unbeaten so far, so he'll no doubtly be a very pleased young man. Let's just see if we can quickly watch the boys there. We'll dive in a moment if we can and just have a word with Ben. Thanks, Ben. We're on the live stream. No doubt the folks back home are watching, as they always do. Good start for the Pirates. You said to me earlier on that you wanted to hit them hard, and that's the way it's gone.
Yeah, it's been good. Making some starts, all of us, and it makes life easier. So we'll just keep it going, hopefully, and keep getting that lead as big as we can.
Racing up in the Premiership as you do at Bellevue, do you notice the difference between the starting in the Championship and in the Premiership?
What do you mean starting? Like, as in
the reaction time has to be quicker? Or?
Oh, for sure. I mean, you're versing the best people. You know, it's top league, extra league riders, GP riders, world champions. You can't not be on it. So, yeah, it's definitely a step above. But, yeah, it's good. It's just the more bike time, the better. And, yeah, it's all going good.
Of course, bonus point comes into our thoughts, doesn't it? We need a big lead to take up to Workington to secure the bonus point, and I guess you'll be chivying the boys along to make sure that we go good to get that good lead up there.
Yeah, we wanted a good lead here for sure, and you know they're pretty good at their place up there, and yeah, so we'll just do as much as we can and see how high we can get this lead.
Okay, we can hear the bikes going, so we'll leave you to it. Thank you much, Ben, and to the Pirate boys as always. And pass you back to Scotty up in the gantry for heat number 8.
Yeah, great work. Thanks, mate. Lovely stuff. Once again, it's lovely that we get to chat to the riders in between. The big plus for being viewers of Pirates TV, we get that in pit action that maybe sometimes you don't get here in the stand. But
we've got 2 revisions to that lineup. A reserve change on either side brings Sam Hagen in blue for the Pirates, and in yellow likewise a reserve change.
I'm just hearing of a couple of changes. So Sam Hagen comes in blue for the Pirates in this one. A reserve change, and Celina LIEBMANN comes in yellow for Sam McGURK. So we have a revised lineup for Heat 8, sponsored by our old friends here at Poole with the Bournemouth Betting Centre. In Gate 1, with a reserve change, Celina LIEBMANN for the Comets in yellow. In Gate 2 in blue will be Sam Hagen for the Pirates. In Gate 3 is Tate ZISCHKE in white for the Comets, and in Gate 4 is Tobias THOMSEN in red for the Pirates. Tobias are running first time out. Tate ZISCHKE has a couple of third places to his name. Celina LIEBMANN, she had a second in her first ride in Heat 2. And Sam Hagen has 5 points to his name, but with a bonus, so he's on 5, paid 6. Our 2-minute clock runs down to 5 seconds. Our riders are ready for the start of Heat 8. And away we go. It's a big one from Sam on the inside. He's going to push wide Tate ZISCHKE, and that allows the door open for Tobias THOMSEN to come through. But it's Sam out front, Sam Hagen out front. Tobias THOMSEN came through the hole that Sam left in second. Tate ZISCHKE not being dropped in third. If one of those Pirates make a mistake, you feel that Tate is there ready to pounce. Tobias THOMSEN really going into these turns now with confidence. Tate is actually following Tobias's line spot on. But with half a lap to go, we come round the last corner. It's blue, red, white and yellow as they come over the line.
On the first corner to bring home the maximum win, Sam Hagen and Tobias THOMSEN.
5-1 heat score in the favour of the Pirates. There is your winner, that impressive reserve rider. Sam Hagen, what a signing he's been. And here's Tobias THOMSEN doing some donuts for the crowd here. One-handers. The crowd loving it. Celebrations all the way around here. And as you can see what the crowd think of this young man in just his third meeting. Here's the confirmation of the Heat 8 result. It was a 5-1 heat score in favour of the Pirates. A win for Sam Hagen in blue for the Pirates. In second was Tobias THOMSEN in red for the Pirates. Third, Tate ZISCHKE. He was not far away from those front two in yellow for the Comets. And at the back, Celina LIEBMANN. So the progressive score on the night after 8 heats, it's 33 to the Pirates, 15 to the Comets.
Tobias THOMSEN.
Tobias THOMSEN, everybody loving that little celebration he did.
Heat number 8 makes it Pirates 33, Comets 15. Winning time again 59.96.
As the riders head out for Heat 9.
Heat 9 now. Available to
Heat 9 still has the sponsorship available, so if there's anybody out there wishing to sponsor a heat here, Heat 9 is available. To sponsor Heat 9 in the programme, contact the club. I'm sure they'll steer you in the right direction. So here we go. Heat 9 in Gate 1 is Troy Batchelor for the Comets. He's in white. In Gate 2, Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. In Gate 3, Celine, it's a reserve change again. It's Sam Cook. That's why the delay was in yellow. So there's a reserve change. So Sam McGURK has come in as a reserve change to LIEBMANN in yellow, and in Gate 4 in red is Tom Brennan for the Pirates. He's yet to be beaten by another rider other than a Pirate, Tom Brennan. Hello to the guys in Australia, Mick and Liz Cook, watching your boys. Hopefully you'll get over in the summer again and we'll get to say hi in person. So here we go. Heat 9. Flyer off the inside from Zach Cook. He stays down low. And round the outside comes Tom Brennan. These two really are building up a partnership. Batchelor's there. But there was no space for him to sneak through as he did in his previous heat on Richard Lawson. It's the two ball boys out front. Tom Brennan has a look over his shoulder. Check where his partner is. Zach, he's comfortable in second place. So as we head into the last lap, Pirates on a 5-1. Sam McGURK at the back. These are valuable laps for these reserves. The more track time they get, the better they will be. But it's a win for Tom Brennan in red for the Pirates. In second, Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. Third, Batchelor in white for the Comets. And fourth in yellow, Sam McGURK for the Comets. A 5-1 heat advantage once again to the Pirates. Here are your 5-1 duo. A pair of nice wheelies. It's Tom Brennan in red, your race winner. Here is the confirmation of the Heat 9 result. It's a win for Tom Brennan in red for the Pirates. In second, picking up a couple of points, is Zach Cook in blue for the Pirates. In third, Troy Batchelor in white for the Comets. And in fourth, Sam McGURK in yellow for the Comets. And confirmation, the match score after Heat 9. 38 to the Pirates, 16 to the Comets.
Heat number 10 now, sponsored by Pirate Cars, the online chat show supporting the Pirates. Richard Lawson, Tobias THOMSEN on track for the Pirates.
As we come out for heat number 10.
Are the Comets.
Riders just waiting for the rider in blue to come round to the tapes, but it's Heat 10 sponsored by Pirate Cast, and on the inside in yellow is Claus VISSING for the Comets. In gate 2 in blue, Tobias THOMSEN in for the Pirates. Gate 3, Antti VUOLAS in white for the Comets, and in gate 4 in red, Richard Lawson for the Pirates.
Gate number 3 in white, Comets, Antti VUOLAS. And on gate number 1
I think Vissing's had a really tough night tonight. I think the Poole fans were expecting him to be up round double figures. Difficult start to the evening. Riders are all in. Heat 10's about to get underway, and away we go. Looked a good one on the inside from the rider in yellow, and that's because it was a good one from the rider in yellow, Claus VISSING. But up the inside and a big passing move comes Richard Lawson. VISSING had shut the door by the time Tobias THOMSEN got there to try the same. THOMSEN trying a wider line. He's got to be careful. He has the rider in yellow up behind him. In white behind him, sorry. But it's Lawson out front, VISSING in second. It's all about that third spot now. Tobias THOMSEN looking to hold on in blue for the Pirates. VUOLAS is at the back, but it's Richard Lawson. He takes the win in red. In yellow, Claus VISSING in second. Third in blue, Tobias THOMSEN at the back. In white, Antti VUOLAS.
number 10, the rider in red, Richard Lawson.
It's a 4-2 heat advantage to the Pirates. There's your winner, the Rocket Man. I don't know whether you call that a walk-on tune in darts. It's a walk-out tune, Rocket Man. Anyway, first heat 10 result. In first was Richard Lawson in red. In second, Claus VISSING in yellow for the Comets. In third, Tobias THOMSEN in blue for the Pirates, and in fourth, Antti VUOLAS for the Comets. So a 4-2 heat advantage to the Pirates, leaving the match score after 10 heats. It's 42 to the Pirates, 18 to the Comets.
Wins time again 16.28. We've now got 2 minutes for heat number 11, sponsored by Fabrications.
There you can see our fans up in the crowd. It's a packed grandstand. Been deprived of, feels like they've been deprived of a few meetings of late with a couple of rain-offs. We've all turned out in force tonight. So what looks like it's going to be an emphatic win for the Pirates. And these wins are important because we have to go back with the bonus points available in the Cab Direct Championship, and so the easier you can make your away legs, the better it is. So we're on Heat 11 now, sponsored by Link Fabrication. In Gate 1 is Ben Cook for the Pirates in red. In Gate 2, Craig Cook in white for the Comets. In Gate 3 in blue is Sam Hagon, the impressive Sam Hagon for the Pirates. And in Gate 4 is Tate ZISCHKE in yellow for the Comets. And I've got to say, he's been impressive as well for his first ride here. As Tate looks to have some speed. But what I like is his style. He has good style on the bike. And I think we're only going to see more of this young man. Yeah, there he is. Slightly worrying, I keep seeing Workington Kevlars with holes in them all over the place. They've obviously had a few offs this season. Right, here we go then. Oh, it was a jump from Craig Cook, but obviously they've let it go. He hampered himself, so I think the referee has let it go. Hagon comes round the outside of Ben Cook there. Ben Cook lets him go round the outside and now going to shield the young man. Doing the captain's job. Nice work from him. Hagon looks absolutely flying here. Ben staying with him. Captain. Third place in yellow. It's ZISCHKE again. And he looks like he's not going to let it go. Look at him go there. And at the back, Craig Cook, you have to say, doesn't really look bothered at all. So out front he is. It's another win for Sam Hagon in blue. It's blue, red, yellow and white as they come over the line.
In heat number 11, Sam Hagon and his partner Ben Cook.
Another 5-1 to the Pirates. That secures the meeting for the Pirates. That's in fact a 6-5-1 in favour of the Pirates as the result of Heat 11. First for the Pirates, Sam Hagon in blue. In second, Captain Ben Cook. He follows him home in red. In third, Tate ZISCHKE. Still impressed with this young man. And in Gate 4 in white is Craig Cook. So the match score after 11 heats is 47 to the Pirates and 19 to the Comets.
Tate ZISCHKE for the Comets. Fourth in white was Craig Cook.
And here we go.
5-1 victory from the Pirates.
This is the way that Heat 11 looked, and we saw Craig Cook jump at the start there and basically hindered himself, so the referee has let it go. Two Pirates boys are out there, but Tate ZISCHKE cuts back and does cause a problem for Sam Hagon there. But you can see Ben Cook shut off and let Sam come round the outside of him to protect his teammate. And Tate ZISCHKE still there. So we now have our tractor out doing another grading session. So we'll head over to our reporter in the pits, Rob Dyer.
Let's just have a very quick word with Richard. He'll come back later, certainly will. Leave him get on. Let's see if we can just walk down and have a word with Midlow on the live stream. Midlow, very pleased so far, I guess.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I mean, what can you say? I mean, it's cricket score, isn't it? Really, but yeah, the boys have done well. You know, you can only race what they put in front of us, and you know, they won at Plymouth last night. But you know, Plymouth, this is a speedway track. You know, Plymouth is a tricky little track, and last night they were making some starts which they're not doing tonight.
Yeah, that's right, and it's come the Pirates' way, hasn't it? Getting out the gate very well.
Yeah, that's right. And you know, like I say, you can only beat what they put in front of you. The boys are trapping really, really well. The track's in good condition. There's no, they certainly can't be any excuses from Workington. They're just being outridden. Yeah.
And certainly down at the bottom end with Sam Hagen, you know, when you get a reserve who's piling up points like that, makes you very difficult to beat.
Yeah, that's right. I say it time and time again that reserves will win your meetings, won't they? You know, and Sam's got 12 points now. You know, I mean, Max is finding life hard, but you know, to be expected. The kid's only 17. You know, you got to give him a chance. But you know, it's tough as a manager. You know, I have to do what I have to do to try and win meetings, and you know, you got to win it by as much as possible. But yeah, I do feel for him. And you know, the boys are all getting round him, trying to help him out a little bit. But it's tough for him. But he's not expected to score 10 points. But if you know, he got 1 point earned tonight, first race. A little bit over enthusiastic, you know, when he collected Sam McGURK, but yeah, it's tough for him, that's for sure.
And it's a bit of patience as well, isn't it? Patience and encouragement.
Yeah, that's all we can do. You know, the boys, you know, we're up there talking to him, telling him what to do, you know, and say, but he's very, very young, and he's got a long time in the sport, and it'll just you know, it'll be a learning curve for him, that's for sure. And a little bit of gating practice wouldn't go amiss for him, would it? Yeah, his gating is very poor. I mean, he says that by his own admission, and that's not a good thing for him to say that. You know, he should be more. Yeah, I'm going to make starts. You know, you got to have any sport is a mental thing. You know, you got to believe in yourself that you're going to make starts. And you know, I keep saying it before he goes. You know, you are the best gator. You know, if you could get in the first corners with them, you know, that's half the battle. You know, you can at least you're in the mix. But you know, he's not even really getting in there with them, and then it's very hard because he, you know, with his lack of experience, he's not a good enough rider to pass a lot of the riders, but he's good enough to beat his opposite numbers if he makes a start on them. Well, I know with your encouragement and the encouragement of the rest of the team, we'll certainly see some upturn in his scores over the course of the year. Yeah, we're trying. We're trying. You know, so the boys are all behind him. You know, they say they know how difficult it is. So, but yeah, we'll be right behind him. And for the rest of this meeting, it's pedal to the metal, isn't it? Yeah, just don't go off the gas, do you? I mean, there's no mercy, is there? You know, I mean, you just got to do what you got to do. You got to put down a mark for everybody else and look at the result after they look at Workington won last night at Plymouth, and they come up here tonight and we beat them quite convincingly. So, yeah, just got to get on with the job. Thanks, Midlow. There we are. Those are the words of the manager, and encouraging for the Pirates. Let's see what we can do with the Workington boys over here, if we can speak to somebody on the Workington side. It's like all the main men are down the far end. I doubt if Craig will have a word. I'll ask him, and I'll take my life in my hands. Craig, a quick word on the live screen. I understand. Thank you. So let's walk down and see if we can see if anybody else is available to speak. It's a pretty disconsolate looking set of Workington riders, unfortunately, but I'm sure that they will keep their chins up as best they can, and no doubt it will be a bit of a long trip home to Workington tonight. Just passing there, Steve Lawson, who's been looking after he's been looking after Tate ZISCHKE tonight, I believe. So there we are. That's the Workington side of the pits, a little subdued, understandably. So time to pass back, I think, to Scotty up in the grandstands. Scotty, I'm sorry I haven't got a lot more to give to you this time round, but understandably it's elation on one side and a little bit of despair on the other.
Yeah, thanks, Rob. Yeah, you throw me under the bus a bit there. Yeah, thanks for that. We'll go to some gate stats. We'll find something to chat about. Yeah, here we go then. Gate 4 now. As the meeting's gone and progressed, we can see he's got a couple of wins out there. And Gate 3 has got a couple of wins. Gate 2 looks the one, doesn't it? And Gate 1 has got 2 wins, but turning that into points. Gate 2 is an age ahead of all the other gates, and Gate 1 still got 19 points there, so not too far away. And here's how the scores on the doors look.
Wasn't able to continue in
Tobias THOMSEN having a good night, 7+2 for him. Ben Cook down there, 8+1 on a paid max. And of course Sam Hagen, 11+1, standing out. Not a lot of resistance here from the Comets this evening. After a great night at Plymouth last night for them. Batchelor, really, and Tate ZISCHKE are the only two troubling the scorers too much. And I'm sure the Comets will go home scratching their heads, wondering what's kind of gone wrong here today. And he's down forward coming across. I'm sure he's absolutely happy with the boys. I can see this smile on his face. As you can see, talking to his riders, more than pleased. So one happy boss. I'm sure Matt Ford is watching. Out in France. Keeps tabs on the Pirates when he can't be here. Lovely thing with the live stream. You can see it all live. We're not like Discovery Plus, so we change our mind and don't air it. That's just a little joke of my own there. Obviously, a few problems with the GP at the weekend with the screening, with the car racing going on a little longer than they thought it would. So unfortunately, the GP wasn't on Eurosport Live as most had hoped. There's Gary May there in shot. Plymouth manager. He's a regular here. And there's some, I know there's some Workington fans have travelled. Mr. Poole's never in doubt corner. Down there on turn 2. That's the Poole supporters, and they travel home and away. And there's the Workington Comets supporters. They've done a southern tour, and the elation of last night for them has seemingly turned into despair for this evening. They had a good night last night, so it hasn't been a wasted southern trip for those supporters down there on turn 1 for the Comets. It is a long old trek. I went past it all up there. I was playing in Scotland a couple of weeks ago, and we had to drive up. And yeah, long old drive for those supporters. But when you love your club, you love your club. You come on down and support them. So good for you guys for coming all the way down. We appreciate it. Here's our loyal supporters. I love all this when we show our supporters. Some are absolutely over the moon to be on Pirates TV, and others can't shy away fast enough. It's quite funny. One or two dancers amongst the crowd. We're in the interval where our track team go and have a break and have a cup of tea, get a chance to refocus, and there we are from our commentary position. Roaming camera with cameraman Poole. Lovely little team we've got here at Pirates TV. It's actually the first time this season we've all been together, so hopefully it shows a difference when we're all here together. Of what we're bringing to you, feel free to contact us at any point in time. Let us know how we're doing, any ideas you have that maybe could improve what we're doing, anything you'd be interested to see. We'll try and make that happen for you. A little lad running along there.
Remain or return to their positions, and the medics also. We're ready to crack on.
The referee is calling for the medics and the track staff to return to position. There's the Pirates store there down on turn 4. We can get all your Pirates merchandise, and we do rip the starts up here at Poole a little bit. something we've always done, and as you can see, once they've been ripped up a little, they do carve out. And look at 4 there. It really is a little bit like concrete out there. And of course, where these tracks are slightly sort of staggered from the inside to the out, the water runs from the outside down to gates 1 and 2 a little. They're bank tracks, so there's a slight bank to the outside. There's our referee taking a well-earned sip of a beverage. I don't think he's had too many problems tonight having to communicate with the pits. We haven't had too much of that going on.
I can tell you that in heat number 12 there will be I'll hold on that for a moment.
Our start marshals and helpers coming out, relining start line. We had a slight issue with tapes and electronics at our last meeting. We have all new start line technology.
All right, let's give you that update now.
New poles for the tapes, new tops, new everything.
Coming in for the Comets to take the place of Celina LIEBMANN. So Troy Batchelor will ride in yellow alongside.
So we're seeing a tactical substitute coming up in the next heat. Batchelor comes in yellow.
2 minutes on there of heat number 12, sponsored by Fry's Electrical for comprehensive electrical services to industry and home.
So our 2 minutes is on and our riders are out on track. All our track staff are back as the riders approach the gate for heat 12, and that's sponsored by Fry's Electrical Limited. All your electrical appliance needs. And here we go on the inside. Tom Brennan, he's on a paid max 8+1 in gate 1 in red for the Pirates. In gate 2 in yellow, the tax sub is Batchelor for the Comets. In gate 3 is Max Perry. He comes in his reserve ride in blue. In gate 4 in white is Antti VUOLAS for the Comets. He's in gate 4.
Heat number 12 on gate number 3 in blue. 1 point so far from 2 outings completed. Max
There you can see a fine shot of the chain, the adjustment of the wheel.
in white for the Comets. Gate number 4 occupied by Antti VUOLAS.
Chain at the length of the bike adjuster there. Both have to be exactly the same in position on each side. Otherwise it doesn't run straight and your chain flies off. Here we go, heat 12. Up we go, and Batch has made an absolute flyer. He's got over the top of Brennan, seen that off. It's looking like a heat advantage here to the Comets for the first time this evening. Tom Brennan is going to try and do something about that with Batch. He looks the quicker rider. Batchelor's gone offline, but he cuts back inside. Brennan looks quicker here. He's not done here, Brennan. He's out in the dirt, getting a bit of roost there from Batchelor. Batchelor pulls over to the right to stop the Brennan run. Has Brennan got underneath him on a clean run? No. Batchelor just holds on. 1 lap to go. All the action here. Batchelor goes mid-track. Brennan goes really deep. He goes wide to start. Go in. Is he going to come back tight? It's going to be tight to the line. But it's Batchelor in yellow, red, white and blue. Good race, that one.
Head-to-head in no uncertain terms in heat number 12. Troy Batchelor holds on for the win on behalf of the Comets.
It's a heat advantage, and there's your winner in yellow, Troy Batchelor. It's a heat advantage in favour of the Comets. The first of the evening, and there's your winner, In yellow, Troy Batchelor for the Comets in second. Tried all he could, but to no avail. In red was Tom Brennan for the Pirates. In third, in white, was Antti VUOLAS. He picks up the odd point for the Comets. And in fourth, Max Perry in blue for the Pirates. So, there were match score after 12 heats is 49 to the Pirates, 23 to the Comets.
Third in white, Antti VUOLAS, and fourth in blue, Max Perry. 4-2 to the Comets, and that one makes it Pirates 49, Comets 23. Winning time 16.53. An extra breather in for heats 13 because Troy Batchelor will return for 2 races in succession. He gets extra time to prepare for
So there'll be a short delay because Troy Batchelor is out again in heat 13.
Craig Cook and Troy Batchelor will be the Comets.
It's a good look at the track there. Look back up.
A warm welcome to our guests from
at the starts, and that good low down Capra shot just shows how deep those ruts get on the start line. And if they get deep enough, they can actually drag the exhaust of the bike and stop your forward propulsion, because it's like towing an anchor. I know we're the Pirates, I had to say that. Yeah, a few in tonight, missing their speedway over the last couple of weeks. Match sponsors now out on the centre green to have a good look at Heat 13, and I've been fortunate enough to watch from the centre green. You don't realise how much closer the riders are together from centre green. You can get dizzy, keep spinning round, going round and round the same way. It's not the easiest thing to do, watch from centre green, but it definitely is a different sensation from watching a race from inside the track as it is to, as the majority see as from outside the track.
2 minutes on the clock, heat number 13, Pirates already at the gate.
So the Poole Pirates duo round at tapes. Craig Cook arrives now in white, and Batchelor has just left the pit. So here we go. It's Heat 13, sponsored by Global Heating. And in gate 1 in white, it's Craig Cook for the Comets. A disappointing night for him this evening. In gate 2 in red, it's Richard Lawson for the Pirates. In gate 3 is Troy Batchelor in yellow. He's put up some resistance this evening with his 9 points. And in gate 4 is Ben Cook in blue for the Pirates. Still on a paid max, 8+1 for him. 2 heat wins and a second to Sam Hagen, who he nursed home in that race. Rocket Man having a good dig there on gate 2, but I can tell you, Richard Lawson, statistically that has been the best gate this evening from what we've seen and what our stats tell us. Doesn't turn into automatic wins. You've still got to have the timing right on the dropping of the clutch, the setup right to get it drive you through the first corner. Nothing to foregone conclusion in Speedway. Heat 13 and Batchelor uses as usual and jumps. I can't believe the referee has let that go. It was quite clear that he had an advantage. Ben Cook trying to go at the outside of Craig Cook. They're no relation. Now Cook's trying to come up the inside and he makes a move, holds it tight, and now we're set about trying to do something about Batchelor, but Craig Cook's coming back at Ben Cook. But it's the Rocket Man out front. He's oblivious to what's going on. Ben Cook's got 2 laps to do something about Batchelor, but Batchelor's been having a good night and found some pace here. It's going to be very difficult to catch, but it won't stop our captain trying. Ben on the inside, getting closer and closer. I just think he's going to run out of laps. He's doing the big one, trying to go up the inside. Is he going to get there? Oh, it's a drag race to the line. It was a win for Lawson. It was definitely Batchelor in second in yellow. Half a wheel over Ben Cook in blue. And at the back, Craig Cook. Here's the Rocket Man coming round to take the adulation of the Pirates fans. Absolutely great stuff from the Rocket Man. He wins it. The rider in red for the Pirates, Richard Lawson. In second, Troy Batchelor put up a good fight there in yellow for the Comets. In third, in blue, Ben Cook for the Pirates. And in fourth, a disappointing Craig Cook in white. He'd have wanted more from this evening for his team. So, after 13 heats, the match score is 53 to the Pirates, 25 to the Comets. We have 2 heats to go. And here's the run to the line. And you can see Batchelor was like a wheel in front. I thought that he was going to get nowhere near, to be totally honest, but he did a lovely inside tight line round 3 and 4 on that last lap. And he was able to get alongside, but not quite enough. So a reserve change in heat 14. Celina LIEBMANN comes in place of Sam McGURK in yellow. So here's our lineup for heat 14, sponsored by Maidment Properties Limited. In gate 1 is that man Sam Hagen, 11+1 for him tonight for the Pirates. Big score. Gate 2 in white, Claus VISSING for the Comets. Just the 2 points for him this evening. He's not been on it tonight. In gate 3 in red is Zach Cook for the Pirates. And in gate 4 is Celina LIEBMANN in yellow. She's picked up a couple of points for the Comets tonight.
Gate number 2 belongs to the Comets rider in white, Claus VISSING.
And like all the other reserves, she's learning her trade. She's learning.
Celina LIEBMANN on gate number 4.
Coming in at reserve. Track time absolutely vital. Undoubtedly the best lady rider in the world at this particular moment in time. And great to see her here in British Speedway and in the championship. So here we go then, heat 14, our penultimate heat. And away we go. Super start for Hagen, pushes out Vissing. Vissing goes wide. Cuts back under Hagen, who got in all sorts of mess, and takes the lead. So it's now down to Zach Cook to chase Claus VISSING. This is the Claus VISSING we were expecting to see all evening. Hasn't quite worked out that way for him. For sure the points would have been a lot closer had the veteran Dane had a slightly better night, but he'll be over the moon to be finding some pace and ending on a good night for him. Zach Cook's trying 2 or 3 different lines here. Almost gets under him. Vissing shuts the door, but drifts through. Zach's in mid-track. He's spinning up in no man's land, but as we come round to the line, it's going to be another run to the line. Cook gets it. It's red, it's white, it's blue, it's yellow. Cook definitely gets that.
Brennan climax to heat number 14.
What a move.
We'll have to wait for the referee on that one. But a great effort, and two riders going head to head. Claus VISSING and Zach Cook.
Yeah, Zach Cook was our heat winner in red, taking it from Vissing, sorry, in white. What a move from Zach Cook. Wow, heat 14, here's the result. It's a win for Zach Cook in red. He picks up the 3 points. Vissing led the whole race, but gets passed by half a wheel on the line. He comes second in white. In third, Sam Hagen, who made a lightning start for the Pirates, but just got in all sorts of problems in the first turn. And at the back, in fourth in yellow, was Celina LIEBMANN. There's a 4-2 heat score in the favour of the Poole Pirates. So 14 heats down. The match score 57 to the Pirates, 27 to the Comets. And here we go. Hagen gets up the inside, really does outstart Vissing, but hit the big dirt, pulled a couple of lockers, and Vissing then was able to come up the inside of him, around the outside of Zach Cook. Good move from the veteran Vissing. But Zach was not done, and he started to make hay while the sun shone, kept working and working. Went to see where Claus was riding, and Vissing stayed pretty much in a similar place the whole race.
Well, it seems appropriate to bring back.
Zach Cook then comes up the inside and continues to play on the inside, but he goes out, cuts back up the Harvey Avenue, gets alongside, but Vissing, fair racing, shuts the door, but drifts wide and goes through the corner. Zach Cook gets in the mid-track, and he started spinning there on the pit turn, and you thought it was all over and he wasn't going to be able to catch him. But he comes around the inside and finds the grip at mid-track on turn 4 and gets over the line. Super stuff from him. We're now playing the guessing game of who's coming out in heat 15. We look along the line. Let's head over to the pits and see what Rob Dyer's got for us.
Well, a conflab here in pit lane with Neil Middleditch, Sam Hagen, Tobias THOMSEN, just chatting over what might happen. Looking for nominations, of course, for heat number 15. These boys have certainly done their bit towards the overall total tonight, and it'd be interesting to see who Neil decides to put out for the Pirates. Equally interesting, who's going to go for the Comets. Can they keep that rather large difference in check for the last race? I wonder if everybody's in putting their hand up to see who wants to go in it. It's one of those nights where everybody seems fairly happy, and they would no doubt all want to have the extra pay day that may come their way. Just listening to what Neil Middleditch was saying earlier on, you know, you've got to keep the biggest gap possible for aggregate bonus point, so maybe that's in his mind as well. Will he go with the big guns? Will he go with Brennan and Lawson? Well, certainly Richard Lawson looks like it's the blue helmet colour for him. Tom Brennan's putting the red lid on, so I think you've got your Pirates pair in there already. Maybe we'll hand back to Scotty, because I guess he will probably have the full lineup from the Workington side as well. So just a quick run round to the visitors, just see what we can see down the line there. Nothing very obvious, I'm afraid, but there we are. Let's pan back to the main part, and with the 2-minute time allowance going on, hand back to Scotty in the grandstand.
Yeah, thank you, Rob. I'm looking there, and it looks like Batch is coming out in white, and it looks like Tate ZISCHKE coming out in yellow.
call the riders and you can give over your approval for the rider in red. First
Lawson
of all, Tom Brennan.
is out, and it's Tom Brennan in red. So there we go. We've completed our lineup.
His race partner will be Richard Lawson.
What an exciting race this one looks. The match, although a foregone conclusion.
Tate ZISCHKE. On the top it looks like this then, Tom Brennan in red, Richard Lawson in blue, Troy Batchelor in white, Tate ZISCHKE in yellow, and
there we go.
Comets choose 1 and 3.
The Comets have chosen gates 1 and 3. Obviously, they lost the toss. Ben Cook obviously picked right because Pirates have flown this evening from Heat 1. But here we go. Heat 15, sponsored by friends of the club, Moorish Homes. On gate 1 in white is Troy Batchelor for the Comets. He's been their shining light this evening. Gate 2, Tom Brennan in red for the Pirates. Gate 3, Tate ZISCHKE in yellow for the Comets. He's impressed me tonight, that young man. And in gate 4 in blue, Richard Lawson, the Rocket Man, goes off of gate 4. Here we go then, Heat 15, the last race, and Batch has made another beauty off the inside. Can he command the corner? Brennan's gone high to try and find the dirt, but it looks like Batchelor's got a great setup for up tight. Brennan's coming up the inside now, but Batch looks very quick in white for the Comets. This will please the travelling fans if he can stay there. Drifted slightly wide there, nearly got himself in some problems. Tom Brennan found some drive up the inside of the straight, hits the dirt and the outside and cannons himself on. A super move from Tom Brennan there. This is how he's been riding the last few weeks. The man has so much confidence. The rider in red, Tom Brennan, takes the lead. Now Lawson will have a little look. We're coming now to the last couple of turns. It's a win for Brennan in red. White in second for Batchelor. Blue in third. Richard Lawson at the back. Tate ZISCHKE. It's a 4-2 heat advantage to the Pirates. There you see your winner, Tom Brennan. And that's the match over and done with. What a performance from the Pirates tonight. Brennan having another practice start because he won the race, but he's still not happy that he only gated second. That's the commitment that we've got from this fella. Just checking things through. Doesn't rest on laurels. Here's a confirmation of the Heat 15 result. To win for Tom Brennan in red. For the Pirates in second. Troy Batchelor in white puts up lots of resistance this evening for the Comets. He should be proud of himself tonight. In third in blue was Richard Lawson for the Pirates, and in fourth, Tate ZISCHKE. Great for him to get a ride in Heat 15 on his development. So there's the final result after Heat 15. It's 61 points to the Pirates, 29 to the Workington Comets. And as you can see on our pictures, we have Sam Hagen there with Rob Dyer, our roving reporter.
On the centre green with Sam Hagen. Sam, great night's racing from you, and in that last race I thought you were going to make the trap and go into the distance again, but you did something on that first corner and got a bit hooked up.
Yeah, I was pretty flawless the whole night. I didn't have to change one thing, and I made a really good first corner and just caught that bit of dirt, and body weight was in the wrong position and it threw me. Zach left a big gap for me, and then that Klaus got pie between both of us, so I've ruined it, but 12+1 I'm pretty happy with still. I keep getting better and better, like 1 point every time, so hopefully the next one will be paid maximum or a maximum. So I'm very pleased with how I did, but still a little bit frustrated, but it was a good night.
Only the third home meeting of the season, so really still learning the ins and outs of Wimborne Road.
Yeah, obviously the first one was good, the second one's pretty shocking, and this one's been even one better. So I'm happy with how everything's going. I'm slowly progressing, and the start tonight, I think I made really good gates, and I've been struggling with that. The last meeting I struggled every gate. I'm just happy with how it's going, and hopefully I can keep the form going.
Certainly do. Thanks for your time, Sam. Congratulations on the great performance this evening and with the team.
Thank you.
It's been a good night, Mike. Fantastic.
So there we go. That's this meeting done and dusted.
Fantastic.
We've had to wait a few weeks for it, and here's the team scores. Richard Lawson 11 plus 1 for him. What a good ride for him. Tobias THOMSEN 7 plus 2 for him is good. Tom Brennan 13 plus 1, superb. The Cook boys doing what they do in the middle order there. Sam Hagen 12 plus 1, fantastic at reserve. You head over and look at the Comets side. Tate ZISCHKE with his 5 points, and it was just a one-man fight back with Troy Batchelor having a really good night here tonight for the Comets. He picks up 13.
Apart from that, I'm actually pretty happy with everything.
Just hearing that Sam Hagen has won Rider of the Night, and quite pleased we are about that. There's the confirmation of your match result this evening. 61 to the Pirates, 29 to the Workington Comets. Our next home meeting is a live stream for us here on Pirates TV. It's the BSN Series Southern, when the Pirates take on the Plymouth Gladiators. And that will be next Wednesday, and that will all decide who goes on to the semi-finals of the BSN Series. So, as you can see, the fans are leaving. Thanks from us, the Pirates TV crew, our main cameraman Rob Haywood, Paul Hague, the Roman cameraman, Scott Mitchell, Rob Dyer, our reporter, Nigel Leahy, our announcer, Andy Hague down in the dungeon, and all those that make this possible, this Pirates TV stream, and we can't do it without you, the viewers. So please join us next week when we'll be back with lots more action for you.
He went inside, outside, he went